How's it going, collectors? Today we're back with a new one. We have a custom Viking Beta Ray build. I've been actually waiting for this thing for about almost 3 years, I want to say. First time I saw it, so it took a while to get here, but it's finally here, and it is pretty awesome, and I'm happy to share it with you guys. Let's check out the box real quick. You have the statue, animated version of the statue there. Beta Ray build in Norse text. And you have a kind of an action pose of Beta Ray build fighting something down there at the bottom, like a dragon or something. Almost looks like anime. And then you have Viking series, because this is a companion piece for a statue I did about a year and a half ago, and it was Old King Thor. So these two actually go together, have very similar bases and very similar looks. Even the capes are just alike. So they go together. So let's check it out. All right, here we got the first section. And first things first, this thing is heavy as hell. You got quite a few hammer switch outs. You got good old Mjolnir here. And that is sculpted great. It is massive. You can see the 4 fingers. Beta Ray build only has 4 fingers. That's a little loose, but we'll see how it works out. Hammer looks great. Great looking. We have one of two, I believe 2 portraits. And this is him with the Viking style horn helmet. Looks good. Teeth are sculpted good. I wish this thing lit up, but the eyes rather. I wish the eyes lit up, but hey, it still looks good. And then this is the portrait I actually prefer. It's kind of the modernized version. Still has a Viking look to it, similar to the classic Thor. That looks really nice as well. I like how smooth that is. All right, then you have another traditional kind of Stormbreaker. And this is badass as well. This hand is not as loose. That is sculpted nice. I like the stitching in the gloves. Little battle damage. And it is really big. This is my hand. I mean, that thing is big. All right. I'm shocked that these, the last one I got, oh, these straps, is that actually leather? I think that actually might be leather. I was about to say, I'm surprised they didn't break. I think they're actually leather. And then this is, I guess, a kind of a twist on Stormbreaker with a Viking kind of vibe to it. Got some battle damage here as well. This thing is enormous. This is literally the size of my whole hand. This thing is huge. So this is kind of a twist on the Viking version of Stormbreaker. I like that too, man. I'm gonna be kind of stuck on what to use. Now, the body, he is heavy as hell. I don't know what the hell they made him with, but he's twice as heavy as Viking Thor ever was. Let's see if I can get him out. Jesus. Oh, yep. That's not good. All right. Oh God, he's heavy. Okay. And as you can see, he is sculpted great. The snow effect on the boots, because the base is in the snow. A lot of design on this thing, a lot of intricate designs. Veins in the leg. I am struggling to hold this thing. This thing is massive. He is yoked up. Go to the back. I might have to put him down. We'll have to just get close-ups when he's on the table. Oh God. Oh, all right, let's check out the second box. All right, here we got the second box, second layer. Just 3 things in here. You have an extra hand, which No way in hell I'm using that if I have all those weapons. You have the base, which I'm not about to attempt to pick up. Snow base, just like the King Thor. And then you have this huge cape, which is massive. Got the fur on the top. I will say this, if you got this thing, when you're taking it out of the plastic, a lot of these edges are very jagged and they'll get hung up in that plastic. You want to be careful not to pull it too hard and to work around it so you don't break it off. But otherwise, that's it. So let's put it together. All right, so I already got the base and body on. This has got to be the first time I've ever had a statue where the body weighs more than the base. I don't know what the hell they made this with, but sits up there real nice. Once again, the base is very similar to the old King Thor base. Now there are some, which I'll show you guys in close-ups, there are some like faint red or rust color markings here on the rocks. I'm not sure what they were going for with that at the factory. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be. Everything else looks fine. Snow effect is awesome. So I'm not sure if you're supposed to put this cape on first or the portrait. We'll find out here in just a second. You got to be real careful. I have a bunch of little. Okay, so that slides right on. Not a lot of pieces in this, so assembly. Oh, okay, you gotta. There. Okay, that fits flush. You gotta kind of be careful with a lot of these pointy pieces, but let's go with the Viking. Portrait first. Looks good. Love that cape, how the cape sits on him and it's like blowing. Opposite of the way he's looking. So let's go with this massive Viking Stormbreaker. Like I said, there aren't a whole lot of pieces. So it does fit a little loose, but the way gravity is going to make it sit, it won't move. You can actually have it sitting long or short. I kind of want to go right around the middle. That looks good. Where's that? There was a hand. I don't need it. Nobody's gonna use that. And then you also have Mjolnir, which is this will be the way I'm gonna close them with 2 hammers. And same thing. You can move that out longer. Or shorter. You can turn it. So that looks great. You can only go so far with it because this strap is gonna hit that. I guess technically you could, well, I guess you could take the hand out, turn the strap, and then put the hand back on. And then you have a couple of other ways you can move it around. So that's cool. Either way, I kind of like the strap sitting out. So there you have that. And let's change portraits here. And go with, I don't know which portrait I like now that I've seen them both. I thought I was going to go with this one for sure, which I think I still am. I like the Viking aspect of it, but that portrait kind of gives it that classic Beta Ray Bill look as well, which I do like. And I also have the King Thor with the helmet portrait as well, so they kind of go hand in hand. Now you can switch this Viking Stormbreaker with classic Stormbreaker. Get in there. There you go. You have it like that. And like I said, you can kind of toggle these things around any way you want. So let's say you didn't want that pointy end or the sharp end up top, you can just take that out, turn it. Now with that, you have no range of motion. It's just stuck right there, which I don't particularly like. So I would put it back like that. To be honest, I kind of like the mix and match of the modern and the Viking. So I would go with the Viking. If I'm gonna go with Mjolnir, then I think I want to go with the Viking Stormbreaker. But this is awesome. Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna get some close-ups here in a second. I'm very happy with that. I've waited for this for some years now, and it was well worth the wait. Outside of it, you know, weighing 1,000 pounds. But let's get some close-ups. All right, that'll do it. Thanks again for coming and checking out my stuff, and I'll get some more out to you as soon as possible. I actually have a custom Odin and a custom Lady Sif coming pretty soon. I have a custom Hela as well. Timeline on that is debatable, and I also ordered a custom Lady Loki. I don't know the timeline on that either. These things can take a while, but as soon as they get here, I'll get them out so you guys can check it out. Like, share, and subscribe, and keep collecting, and I'll do the same. Peace.
Two cricket dogs.